So what has this pandemic been like for you, both as an individual and as a CEO?
So Ali, frankly speaking, it's been a great teacher for all of us. I've gone through different emotions as an individual and as an entrepreneur. In the beginning, when the pandemic struck, the focus was on business continuity. Especially for us in India, around evening 8 o'clock, there was an announcement, whole country going to lockdown in 4 hours. No transportation, nothing, everything is closed. So the whole focus was to ensure that customer services are up and running, there is no disruption. So that was the first, I would say, focus. And today, if I have to look back, I would say my team did a wonderful job. In very short span of time, we put everything in place. Same time, we had to protect ourselves. We had to really put on stress test our delivery engagement models. We had to protect ourselves from getting infected. It was an act of fine balancing between customer requirements, meeting customer requirements, and looking at the aspects of employee welfare. So personally speaking, I have learned a lot, and it has made me a better person and a professional. Secondly, when this pandemic struck, our priority was to ensure and secure continuous stream of revenues. So we wanted to quickly look at the engagement models, because if you talk about typical technology sector, the engagement models are mixed, hybrid, on-site, offshore, and some engagement models are purely on-site. So we had to shift everything to offshore because there is no travel, nothing is happening. And same time, we wanted to make sure that there is no disruption in customer service levels and so on and so forth. And this was a good opportunity for us to really test the relationship strength. How strategic is your relationship with your customers, which is built on mutual trust and respect. And I'm very happy to say that all our customers, we could basically support them, we could engage them successfully, we could deliver what was promised during this tough pandemic times. At the same time, now it has really given us an opportunity to look at the areas of improvement within the organization. On the personal front, I myself got infected with COVID sometime early September, and I was in isolation for more than 2 weeks. And this gave me an opportunity to really introspect. Frankly speaking, yes, like anyone, I also had my own share of lows. Sometimes you feel really low. But I was being a strong believer, I was always quite optimistic that inshallah, tomorrow the brighter side will come. And there was always a urge to catch up with the lost time. So in a nutshell, this pandemic has given us loads and loads of insights, and ultimately left me with a better person inside me.
Definitely. Being in the tech industry, what do you think is the biggest challenge to it? And do you think what is being done is enough?
Well, as I said a while ago, I think the first challenge immediately for the tech industry was to ensure business continuity. The customer services are not affected and things like that. I think the industry as a whole have come out with flying colors as far as this aspect is concerned. Secondly, as I said, yes, all of us have to switch to a new engagement model, which is a completely offshore remote delivery model, which was something new, because all this while technology companies, their delivery model was always either hybrid or pure on-site. So all of a sudden, moving to a pure offshore delivery model was a bit of a challenge, but quickly technology companies could adopt to it in this social distancing times. employees could work from home, collaborate effectively, efficiently with other team members and things like that. So I guess this is going to be new normal. Going forward, more and more delivery engagements will be handled from offshore, and this has an advantage, brighter side of it, from cost perspective, which can be passed on to our customers, because when you talk about a pure play offshore delivery, then the cost also goes low and customers will have that advantage. Yes, I think governments are doing a lot in this time. If I have to talk about India, already the government has come out with labor laws amendments which will allow for employees to work from home and so on and so forth. Many countries have basically rolled out various bailout packages to help the tech industries to stay afloat. One other important challenge which is still persisting, I would say, is though I said many times in the past that there is a digital wave, every business house want to latch onto this digital wave. They're looking at digital initiatives. They're trying to talk to various vendors. They're asking for budgetary proposals. They're evaluating so many proposals, so many solutions. But the fact of the matter is the industry, most of the business houses are acting very cautiously because it is some uncertain times. They want to basically hold on to the cash reserves, how much they can spend. So the decision which should happen in Q3 is getting pushed to Q1 next year, which should have happened in Q4 is going to Q2 next year. So these are some of the things which definitely, I guess, we are seeing today. Yeah.
So how is JMR adapting to the challenges and remaining resilient as a business?
We spoke about the various challenges which emerged during this pandemic. For us, one of the important thing to address was to secure the existing revenue streams, for which it was very important to adopt to a new delivery model, which is purely offshore. And I could say this with a lot of satisfaction that we could manage that very smoothly. If you look at the knowledge industry, by large, it's the people in knowledge industry which matters. The most important asset today are your people. So it was very important for us to ensure that during this tough times, you have to first focus on cost optimization and things like that. But same time, you have to take care of your employee morale. These employees, for us in JMR, they are our family. They're part of the bigger, larger family. So we had to look at various aspects in terms of their mental, physical health. We wanted to make sure that their morale is up. So if you ask me, nutshell, we basically are focusing not only on the financial aspects of the business, but we're focusing on the non-financial aspects of the business also, and trying to ring fence it from any adverse effects. We're trying to focus more on the existing customers and see how best we can generate additional revenue streams, recurrent revenue streams, incremental revenue streams. And same time, we have been quite successful in securing some large transformation projects during this pandemic time. So for us, alhamdulillah, so far, things are really doing good.
While there are already measures being taken, how is JMR helping to fight the crisis?
So frankly speaking, Charlie, this pandemic is a humbling experience for all of us. So the simplest thing which we would do, and I would personally advise, is to basically listen to health advisories, believe in science, and do whatever you can do to help your fellow citizens and society by large. And at JMR, we have been doing this, and we will continue to do that.
What do you think would be the long-term impact of this crisis on companies like yours, and what do you hope to happen?
Well, a couple of pointers here to put forward. One of the As I said, long-term impacts is going to be the working approach, the work approach itself. It is going to be work from home more. Work from home is going to be a new normal, especially if you ask me, as an organization, our delivery development centers happens to be in India. And even now, we work from basically home, so all of us. So this is going to basically continue. A lot of companies have realized that it has a lot of benefits as well, financial benefits, social, emotional benefits, and so on and so forth. So this is going to stay and continue. That's what my strong belief is. The second aspect is, as I said, this shift in the engagement, delivery engagement model itself. We'll have more and more offshore engagements. We'll see, and as I said, there is a brighter side to it. Technology transformation projects will cost less because of the engagement model itself, and this is going to be a win-win proposition for us, for our customers. Third important change, as I said, is the digital wave, which is happening. You can't be left behind. Every single business house, they have to embark on this journey. They have to move digital. There is no other option. So you will see more and more digital initiatives happening around us. And when I say digital initiatives, so those players who are already ready, who are ready with the right offerings and things like that, will have an advantage. And those who are not ready, it is time for them to think and prepare themselves quick and fast so that they can do this catch-up game. And as I said in the beginning, these digital initiatives will bring a plethora of opportunities in the technology space, infra, security, and so on and so forth. So in hindsight, if I have to say, for technology companies, there is a brighter future moving ahead from here. There is a much bigger appreciation for cloud now. Cloud infrastructure adoption is picking up rapid pace. So this is also an area which will pick up momentum as we move. So I am personally quite buoyant and optimistic from here on as far as the future of JMR is concerned.